So what interested you in flipped learning originally?
I wanted to create more time for active learning activities during class and outsource some of the lecture online.
What concept, skill, or learning outcome did you decide to flip?
I flipped quadratic functions in college algebra, and this is the flipped classroom course that Donna Cowell and I facilitated this spring and actually next year too. So I would like to show you in the week 4 module where we have some sample lessons. So this is what my lesson looks like. So we created this little template that you can see that I have 3 portions here: online lesson, in-class activity, and summative assessment. This is what my online lesson looks like. Here is the video that the students would watch. It's my little screencast that I created. It's mostly typed with some light annotations where I basically walk students through some of the general concepts of quadratic functions and shifts so they can actually fill it out and come into the class where they work and they try to discover some of the concepts that I talked about in general but in more specific form, and they talk to one another and basically come to a consensus. And my summative assessment is the quiz for that course.
What do you see as the biggest benefit to your students?
The biggest benefit is that they can actively involve themselves in learning the material during class, but they will also have the videos and the notes to go back to and review at home.
Can you tell me what your students thought about the flipped strategy?
They seemed excited about the more active involvement in class, but they wanted to see more of me lecturing in front of them. They have a connection to me and not so much just the voice online. So I'm still working on how to create the content to give them that experience.
So what advice would you share with other teachers looking to try out flipped?
One thing I would recommend: start small to begin with. It may seem overwhelming with all the technology that you would need to learn when you start thinking about the online lessons creation. But keep in mind that there's so much content out there online that you can find suitable for your course. If you start with one lesson, maybe you can find that, or maybe you can do a simple voiceover in PowerPoint. So start focusing with in-class activities with your goal in mind, the assessment of both online portion and the in-class, and how it all fits together.